Hey everyone, and welcome to part 18. In this part, I am actually going to be entering Mount Infinity. However, I'm not going to be entering with Greymon. I've been doing a bit of studying because obviously with my computer, I've got stored on my favourites information on this game. That's where basically I'm getting all my information from about things like probability of learning moves and what Digimon can learn what moves, etc, etc. And obviously I've been studying it, and I've noticed that Digimon has fire as his first nature, and he can learn Infinity Burn, which means that I can finally battle Metal Greymon. Not only that, but he can also learn various electrical techniques such as Megalospark, Confusion Storm, and Hurricane, all of which are used by the Pidomons in Mount Infinity. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use the Misty Egg to digivolve to Digitarmamon. Then I'm going to battle the Pidomons until I learn Megalospark, Confusion Storm, and Hurricane. I know I said that I'd probably learn Megalospark from Solmon, but I've decided to do it this way instead. And when I learn that, I will then battle Devimon. I won't learn a technique from him, but that doesn't matter. And I'll then be ready for Metal Greymon, where I'll have a 15% chance of learning Infinity Burn. However, one thing that is vital is that I sleep right next to Metal Greymon, because it's going to be a hard job, probably, learning Infinity Burn, so it's very important that I basically go there when I need to sleep, save and sleep, basically right next to Metal Greymon. Because that way I can save just before battling him and then keep resetting until I learn Infinity Burn. Then I'll be ready for Machine Dramon, where if I was to learn Thunderbolt from him, then it would be a great bonus, but I'm not going to try to. If it happens, I'll be happy with it, but I'm not going to try to, if that makes sense. But if I am capable of learning Thunderbolt from Machine Dramon, and it'd be a great bonus if it was to happen. But I'm not going to try, I'd rather just be him. I get into battle with Rockmon here, it clears the Rockmon so I can get to the item behind him, and also frees the Monochromon so I can get through. It is possible to get through anyway, but I do it this way. It's nice to have Rockmons in these battles. I'll explain why after. So moderate for Aqua Magic. didn't want to risk my finish, because obviously Nightmare Syndrome can attack yourself. It does about 50% of the time, and, you know, it's possible it may have taken me out in one hit, and I didn't want to use a Super Restore unnecessarily. But as for the Rockmons, they are what I call vengeful. If they get attacked, very often they'll retaliate and attack the one that attacked them. And Monochromons and Rockmons both have attacks that very easily attack others. That's why I wanted to have Rockmon there. That way if a Monochromon or a fellow Rockman was to attack them, they would then retaliate, and it would mean basically they would kill each other, or at least hurt each other, and make life easier for me. Now the Pidomons in this area, I believe, are the only ones that use Confusion Storm, so I've got to be battling these ones. It'd be nice if I could possibly get 2 though, that way more of a chance of an attack being used, and obviously an attack has to be used in order for me to learn it. So, Confusion Storm, Megalospark, I think that's it from these ones. I don't think these ones use Hurricane. I think it's the ones further in that use Hurricane. It's good to just gonna have to battle one Pidomon. I think the ones further in are the ones that use Hurricane. I think these are the ones that use Confusion Storm and Megalospark, so I'm going to be doing this for a while until I learn Confusion Storm and Megalospark. Now I can't exactly leave and re-enter the same way I came, because I'd get into a... Oh, Megalospark. Well, that was quick. Thank you very much. I don't want to leave the way I came and then re-enter, because I'll get into a battle with the Monochromons, so instead I need to leave this other way and then come back. So Confusion Storm is what I'm waiting for. Go away, Garurumon. Actually, on second thoughts, I should probably just battle the Pidomon here. I know that there's Garurumons here, but I'm using an attack Meltdown that attacks multiple enemies, so from a money perspective, it might be better to just have a Garurumon. Also, I think Garudamon's vengeful, and so he might help me kill Pidomon a bit. Because they all have attacks that attack like multiple enemies and stuff. So Confusion Storm's what I'm waiting on. So yeah, rather than leave the way that I came and then try and come back, that's not going to work because the Monochromons from before will just like battle me straight away. So instead, I've got to leave this way and then come back. See, because those Pidomons I don't think use Confusion Storm. I believe they instead use Hurricane. So I've got to come back this way. The only thing is, I need to specifically speak to the Pidomon, because the Pidomon is the Digimon that I want in the battle. And if I was to speak to the Garulamon instead, the Pidomon might not participate, and the Pidomon is the one that I'm after. Seems I was wrong about these Pidomons not using Hurricane. Okay, maybe it's just the one by the entrance that doesn't use... Oh, okay, I'm learning these techniques quickly. Megalospark and Hurricane, okay. I thought that none of the Pidomons in this area used Hurricane. I thought they instead used Confusion Storm, but that one used Hurricane. Maybe it's just this one down here that uses Confusion Storm as opposed to Hurricane, or at least he uses Confusion Storm, which is the move that I'm after. So I'll just be battling this one over and over until I learn Confusion Storm. I've learned Megalospark and Hurricane already, So just Confusion Storm left. Obviously, for me to learn Confusion Storm, it has to be used in battle. Maybe I shouldn't be too hasty when covering MP. Now, if I'm going to be battling a single opponent for over and over until I learn Confusion Storm, it might make more sense to, instead of having Meltdown, have Megalospark. Almost as powerful, quicker move, less MP, you know, it makes a lot more sense. Fortunately, I'm not going to the restaurant. See, Electric is Digitamomon's second nature, so the odds on me learning electric moves aren't as good as they would be if it was my first nature, but it's a lot better than if it was my third nature. If it was my third nature, some of these moves might not even be learnable. Does this one use Confusion Storm? Use Confusion Storm. Hold on. He's used Megalospark, Spinning Shot, Hurricane, and Confusion Storm. I thought 3 moves was the limit in most cases. I'm aware that some Digimon have 4 moves, but I thought 3 was the limit in most cases. Okay, Megalospark, Spinning Shot, Confusion Storm, and Hurricane. Okay then. So, I wonder if that means that the other Pidomons can use Confusion Storm. Oh, get out of my way, Garudamon. I thought the Pidomons only had 3 moves, and when I saw that the ones in the other area had Megalospark, Spinning Shot, and Hurricane, I thought that was it. If they have 4 moves, if the ones in here have 4 moves, Confusion Storm being the 4th, then maybe the other ones do. I'm not sure. I think maybe I'll carry on and see if the Pidomons in here use Confusion Storm. That is the move that I'm waiting for. I possibly should have equipped Meltdown, which on second thoughts, the Pidomons are running. They're the same nature as me, with having electric as a nature, so they get nervous. They get nervous when they're the same nature as you. Don't really want Rockmon involved. Okay, Confusion Storm does get used. I've been going for about 28 minutes, so I think that's probably the end of this part. So yeah, Megalo Spark learned, Hurricane learned, obviously Spinning Shot I learned when I had Greymon, and Confusion Storm left to learn. So thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.